welcome back to the channel, 2.5 Gamers, and today, well, you've read the title, let's not be silly, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, because we already done our top 3 ideas for the Switch 2, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll obviously put a thumbnail here.
That video's banging, isn't
yeah,
it?
that video's doing really well, but we've now had our follow-up, you know, on the Switch 2, and still more to come. We know the release date, we know the price, and we've seen some features, and to be fair, some features that we wanted, which again, go watch that top 3 video, were actually revealed in this, what we've just seen now, which obviously we're recording this after having just watched it. So,
literally just watched it as well.
Yeah, so it's fresh in our minds.
And it's midnight right now for us as well.
12.
We're putting in the graft here.
So, what did we think?
Impressive. Like I know I'll get one, like relatively quite quick into it coming out. Hopefully release day, but they've mentioned some banging titles already for me.
Yeah.
Right. So, and like what we said in the previous episode of the online features.
Yeah,
I was going to
sold
say,
it for me.
Yeah.
I think if we had to say who got the most right in that top 3 video, you did.
Only for the online.
The online, yeah, like the online looks.
Wanted the most.
Yeah.
And to be fair, was that only in yours? The online?
No, I think I said it, but you lot.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know that's everyone wanted it. Yeah, like.
Oh, and graphics, of course.
Yeah, actually, graphics was a big one.
But the online looks like that's going to add so
really
much more to it. Yeah,
it feels like they finally caught up to.
That's the thing, though. It's like
they finally caught up to something.
We're saying how good it's going to be, but yeah, it's like they're so far behind. Like it's like finally.
No, but it's kind of what they needed to do. Like PlayStation and Xbox are great, but they have similar games. Whereas
it's stuff they should have had years ago, though.
Yeah.
So it's like
I say, since 360.
I do think
it's
going to be an Unreal system.
Yeah.
It looks ridiculously good.
For me, it's got to be the... I was very impressed with the hardware because a lot of online sources were basically downplaying how powerful it was going to be. So many articles and sources were saying that the Switch 2 was basically going to be as powerful as a PS4, borderline PS4 Pro. But then, as soon as Cyberpunk came on and it looked good, I was like, no, who the fuck said this was going to be a PS4?
Yeah, that's a joke.
That is PS5 minimum. Like, so... Yeah, graphics definitely.
Still, it's a step up, yeah. But I don't know if it'll be as strong as PS5 and stuff.
The big one would be if GTA 6 comes on there, but we didn't see that. So but Cyberpunk though, close enough, and Elden Ring. Those two had me go, okay, no, they're not fucking around this time. They finally realised it's time to join the big boys. 4K is the way forward.
Indeed.
Even the fact that the dock is supporting 4K.
They have to keep up. So
they have to, but people didn't think they would.
If they don't, straight away you think, well, you're already not as good as what's already out. So
yeah, but they're also Nintendo and they don't have to keep up.
Yeah, like Switch 1 didn't keep up.
That's the thing, you're always going to buy it no matter what. But what do you think on the price of it?
That silence speaks volumes.
Yeah.
That is the glaring issue.
In all honesty, though, the console ain't that bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have two mindsets
not
of
great,
the price.
But like,
no, but that's just...
Could be worse.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? What for me, the console price is fine. It's the game
It's the
price.
games. Yeah, it's the games, yeah.
Wait till you see the accessory prices. Joy-Cons
are
going to be...
I was actually going to...
Joy-Cons is 70 quid.
I think so is the Pro Controller. No, it was the Pro Controller like 80, 90.
I didn't actually see that, so
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's a lot for the Pro Controller, but
the
good
camera's
for
50.
Joy-Cons.
I was about to say that, the camera's 50.
Is it not just me that thinks that's good for Joy-Cons, a lot for Pro Controller? Like 80, 90 quid for the Pro Controller seems expensive.
I think it's right.
For Joy-Cons it makes sense because the new Joy-Cons have extra features. The Pro Controller hasn't got like the hidden mouse feature and stuff like that.
And you somewhat technically get 2 with the Joy-Cons as well.
That's also true. That's also true, yeah, you're always paying for a pair.
That's a good point actually, because if you are in a household where you do couch co-op, or
the Joy-Cons are attached because you're always getting 2, yeah.
The camera 50 quid,
and you can
suppose that's around about not too bad. But
I don't think that's that bad. I mean, you pay 50 quid for a camera now.
How much was the Kinect when that came out? That was more expensive than 50 quid.
Yeah, most of the time it was bundled with the system though.
No, but when it first came out, it was definitely more than 50 quid, the Kinect.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it
Same
wasn't
as
even that
the
good.
PlayStation 3 Move, you'd assume.
Yeah,
more than 50 quid when it come out, but yeah, the price for the console
the
is
price,
what you'd expect. The price standard, for the, it's a lot, but it's the same as others anyway, so it's like the same as other systems.
I paid more for my Series X and PS5, and that was only because of the scalping issue, whereas $450 market value is fine for me. But yeah, the games.
That's with the game.
Yeah, the games are ridiculous though. Like Mario
Yeah.
Kart should not be 80, 90 quid.
Yeah, no
Mario
game should
Kart.
be 80, 90.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I said the same about COD.
Like,
Like, I didn't buy Black Ops 6 because it was 89 quid.
that's
But the
thing, though,
good thing
they
was
are
that was on Game
price
Pass.
anyway.
Yeah, that's just because of
that-
inflation.
And the online, like, I'm going to be smashing out loads of the GameCube, the N64,
Yes.
the SNES, the NES, I think, has one as well, doesn't it? Like,
Those are already
just-
on Switch 1.
Yeah, but, like, I'll be playing them a lot online on Switch too. Like, I'll be usually more excited for the GameCube. Like, the N64. They've already done the best one for me, which is the N64.
I
Like,
jumped up and down like a kid when I saw the GameCube. As
That's
soon
what
as
I
they done
mean,
the
bro.
I was just like, fuck.
Yes.
So obviously,
It's
okay.
like, you know you're going to spend a lot of time just on them alone, like, so...
So things that we didn't get, or things that I didn't get. So no achievements, which again,
Oh, yeah.
that's
But
the only
actually,
thing.
we might not definitely... They're still...
You never know, but it's
I was
just.
going to say, but
No,
you
but if
think
they did, I
would
feel like they would have
there,
mentioned it. Yeah, that would have been part of the game
But
chat.
they could still maybe add it in.
I hope they do. It's the only thing
It
that.
just makes new gaming, it gives you that little extra. And
Yeah.
it just gives you that proof that you've done it as well.
Yeah.
Which is just a nice like thing to have, really.
No Street Pass either. That was the other
Yeah.
thing, but that was to be expected.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not-
that was just us being like fanboys.
That's not
trying
too
to, like,
much
yeah.
of a, like...
It would have been
amazing.
cool though, but no. But yeah, GameCube was definitely something I really did not expect.
No, so
Because the thing is, people wanted
It's gonna happen
GameCube to come
sooner or
back since
later.
the Wii U.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but
happen
not
sooner
this
or
quick.
later,
I
no?
don't think
Not-
it'll happen
yeah.
this quick.
And the titles they're already offering as well, they're offering some bangers like XD
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Coliseum.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, XD, yeah, I'll
and it's
play
only
that
going to drop
Saturday.
the value of the originals because now people
I don't
have
know, maybe
rights.
not. It might push them up as well because Pokemon's always going to be
Oh yeah,
money
true,
no matter
true.
what, so it could push them up, and because people want them more than.
That and with online as well. Like, well,
Yeah.
we've been
yeah,
saying this
yeah,
off camera, but Smash Bros Melee with online is just going to be
Jesus.
so good.
That's going to be so rage filled.
That's gonna be- yeah.
Even things on there.
I think
like
people
Double
play it
Dash.
more than Ultimate. To be fair,
Yeah,
'cause it's just
the
the best
same
one.
actually. Yeah,
But
I think I will.
even Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh yeah, Double Dash.
Like even just
It's
normal
alright,
games.
it's
though.
alright.
Yeah, but you know you'll play 1 or 2 games on it.
Mario Strikers, which is really
Yes,
better than which is
yeah.
better than the Switch one
Which
because
is-
the one on Switch Battle League is shit.
Yeah, and the
Played
GameCube
that
one's
for
really
2
good.
hours and just didn't
Yeah,
like
the
it.
GameCube ones are really good. But there's like
Do you know
good
what?
amount of games. Yeah, like
I wonder if later
release
down the
day
line,
games. There's a few I want.
I wonder if later down the line they could do Wii.
I thought you were going to say that, and I know exactly what you're going to say next as well.
Strikers.
Strikers.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Maybe
No.
even Brawl. Oh,
We'll say it.
can you imagine?
Sooner or
Jesus.
later, it's inevitable.
Well, 'cause if
It
they-
is
yeah,
going to
yeah, 'cause
happen
if they've done-
sooner
if
or
they've done
later. They
GameCube,
will do
They
one.
could actually, yeah.
It probably, don't get me wrong, we're talking years because they're going to wait for the GameCube to die
then,
down.
yeah,
That's
add
going
loads
to
of
be
games,
that's
yeah,
going to be
of course.
hyped for over a year.
Yeah.
So like it's not going to be for at least a year or two. But the Wii, it's only inevitable it goes and does
And
one.
the technology is there because, like, for example, they ported Mario Galaxy onto Switch 1 and that literally works
The
using
Wii's
the
in their
pointer and
top
everything.
3 selling consoles of all time as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to make money like if they do
Well,
it.
before
so,
the Switch, the Wii was their best seller.
yeah, yeah.
So-
yeah. It'd be nice if they'd done a physical copy though, of these.
Mm.
Like I'd like to have an actual like
But yeah,
N64 collection
Oh, I
of
thought you were
physical
gonna say
games.
that,
Yeah, like
yeah,
how
but
sick
they're
that
only
would
part of
be.
the online, yeah.
That's what I mean. It'd be so sick to have them as a physical, even just for the collector's point of view. Like,
Yeah, but yeah, no, they're a lot of really cool stuff. The Mario Kart being the launch game, I think is really cool.
needed.
It's different.
Yeah, needed.
It's different. I don't think any Mario Kart has ever been a launch game.
I
No,
think,
no,
I
only
don't
the
think it
original.
has.
No, I got a feeling maybe one might have been.
I know Wii U and Switch it wasn't.
Was DS?
No, that was
No,
Mario
DS?
64
Mario
DS, or
64
whatever it's
DS was
called.
the launch game. I think
Yeah.
Mario Kart DS was like
Soon
6 months after,
Yeah,
I was
yeah, or
gonna
something like
say,
that.
I'm not sure for definitely, as I say, it wouldn't surprise me if one has
No, it's
been though.
definite Mario DS.
But I want to talk
Maybe
more.
Double Dash.
Mario Kart
no,
8
it won't. No, it won't.
Mario Kart 8
was
was
on more
not.
than one console, weren't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't a launch game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mario
Was
Kart
Was
8
it
was
not a
on.
launch game when it came out
No.
on Switch?
No,
No.
no.
Ah,
Both
as I
times
say,
Mario Kart 8 came out, it was not a launch game. With the Wii U, I think it was 2 years in, and with the Switch, it was like a year in.
2 years in?
Yeah, no, it was shocking.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
didn't
it's
realise
like
it.
It was
2 years
shocking.
in,
I didn't
yeah.
get a Wii U until Mario Kart 8 came out, and the Wii
Same,
U was out for like
funny
2
enough,
years.
yeah, same,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Mario Kart World being a launch game, I quite like.
Yeah.
Same.
Because with Switch 1, it was mainly Zelda to start with, and now I like that they're going back to Mario being their mascot. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The only thing is, and I might do a separate video on this, is just the mechanics of Mario Kart World confuse me. But like I say, I might do that as another video, because we've got a follow-up to come with Mario Kart. There's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah, yeah.
There's going to be another Direct on
Yeah.
the 17th of April, which is going to be just about
Oh,
Mario
yeah,
Kart.
yeah.
maybe after that one, I might, or if you wanted to jump in on that one as well, we could do another discussion about that, because I thought it was going to play one way, but then afterwards they revealed it plays a different way, and I'm a bit like...
You know, one other thing I'd like to think of though is, what do you think of the design of it? 'Cause I don't think it's...
I like it.
I'd like it, like the Switch, I liked it when the Joy-Cons, because the first one was like the coloured ones, weren't it? Like the pink and blue?
Red and blue. Neon red, neon blue.
They've got it on like...
It's on the inside,
but like, add a bit of colour to it, like...
That's,
I know it makes it look maybe a bit more like a toy, some might say, but I like that as well, like Nintendo, I like having that bit of colour, like... Don't get me wrong, it will probably happen with redesigns and re-releases.
There's going to be variants.
Yeah, variants.
There's going to be variants.
So, that's just being picky, like...
No, but I do agree with you, I think the solid colour is a...
It just looks nicer,
Yeah.
Definitely agree with you there.
I think with this one, they focus so much on making the system powerful that they forgot to work on variants.
Oh no, but it's only a matter of
because
time,
it's the same.
as well,
because
like Pokemon, there'll probably be a Pokemon one
because
come
you're
out,
saying
Pokemon
this,
variant.
You're saying this, but it was the same with PS5 and Xbox when they first came out. With Xbox, you only had a black one. With PS5, you only have the white one. And then only over
that's
time,
the thing.
Like, only over time do they start adding. Like, PlayStation started releasing the plates.
Yeah, they have
Xbox
stick controllers now.
That's the thing. Yeah, you're very right. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if you see a Pokemon one come out very.
You know, there's going to be a Mario one, probably for the 40th anniversary. There'll be a Mario one.
Oh,
red.
100%. Yeah, actually.
And Pokemon ones are a given. Zelda ones, most likely. If we get another new Zelda, they'll do a Zelda one.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is Nintendo was so focused on let's make the console powerful that they didn't really think about variants yet. They just thought, okay, we're just going to release it standard black. Everyone's got the same one. Then they'll do variants later.
Overall, though, I would say very pleased.
Yeah,
like I would try straight away probably to get one. Like, more I talk about it, the more I want one. Like, I probably will get one straight away.
The only thing I was gutted about, but again, it makes sense because of the price. Because already, if people complained about the price, then this would have made the price more expensive. The fact that it's back to LCD and not OLED, but if it was OLED, it would have been more expensive.
And that don't bother me too much.
No, I can get over it if the LCD is good.
It looks really good.
I never even play my OLED. Like, I don't think I've ever played it. I always just play my Animal Crossing one.
There's a comparison video on YouTube now. You can see it. They play Mario Kart 8, I think it is, on the Switch 2 and the OLED Switch above, and the Switch 2 is a lot more brighter and a lot more vibrant than the OLED.
So
it looks.
It
really
does
good.
the job. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them. I'll feel better about it when I have it hands on. With videos, I can't really. I know you mentioned that video, and I do need to watch that. I haven't watched that video yet. That might sway my mind a little bit, but until I actually, because I'll be doing the comparison myself because I've got an OLED, and then I'll be getting the Switch 2. So I will sit there and play games on both. Yeah. For me though, it's also the resolution and the frame rate that I know is going to make me basically never touch my OLED ever again.
Oh, you're never gonna. That's
the biggest thing with the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is basically going to make my Switch a doorstop.
You'd only use it if you're trying to do something online with yourself.
Yeah,
and that's the only time you'll use it, because you won't have two Switch 2s unless you get a variant or something like that. So like, that'd be the only time. Yeah, it'd be obsolete. Better be part of your collection. It just sits there collecting dust.
Because it's like you wouldn't play an original DS if you had the DS Lite, because the screen's so much more vibrant and it's just better.
Yeah,
and the Switch
that's the
2
thing.
is doing the same to the original Switch. Like, why would I play Breath of the Wild at 30 frames when I can play it at 60? Hell, maybe even 120, because we know it's going to have 120 refresh rate, and the dock's going to be 4K. It's just at this point, it's just got to. I've got a 4K
It's
TV.
Nice that it's only a few months away as well.
Do you know what? That was
it's
about
not
2
making
months.
us wait ages. Yeah, it's like, alright, but it's been needed as a well though, because like you think the Switch has been out a long time now.
2017 was it?
Yeah,
so
March 2017.
When you actually think about it, it don't seem that long ago, but that's what, 8 years ago. So it's
the technology was dated then as well.
That's the thing. Yeah, so it's time. Right?
Yeah, the technology already felt like it was 2 years behind, whereas this is up to date and it's coming out at an up to date time. Because it's not like they're releasing this and then already like PS6 and Xbox around the corner. Yeah. We still have a while in this generation, so they're releasing it at the hopefully. Yeah. But we still have. I still think
because you always hear rumours with the PS6 though. Like, even as soon as the PS5 come out, the rumours straight away there, and they swirling.
That's a given, because companies always working on the next thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, so you can just never tell, but hopefully, you think...
The only person who's not, company that's not talking about the next hardware is Xbox, because at the minute, Xbox are very much...
They're in a grey area.
They're in an area of, like, they're just trying to get their games on everything. They're not really fussed about console anymore.
Yeah, they're going to become like just a platform. And
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
got
think
a lot
it's
of
like
publishing
before,
company.
yeah, there was
Yeah.
going to be like a virtual library.
And
Yeah.
I guarantee you they'll end up being like a Netflix. It's just built in on your TV, an Xbox app. You go in it, and all the Xbox games are there ready to play, and it'll
Yeah.
be like a Netflix sort of thing in the
More than
next
likely.
like 5-6 years.
Which, by the way, we're not
It'll just
like
be a subscription platform.
yeah.
I guarantee it.
We're not like going super off topic. We're obviously still talking about Switch 2, but you can't talk about this stuff without talking about the competition.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that, because at the end of the day, that's how these things work. It's business,
exactly. That's what it's so.
and competition's always good for the
Doing so well.
consumer. Because
Yeah,
if companies didn't compete, then they wouldn't make better products. So,
Exactly.
but you can't not
Yeah.
pick apart the Switch 2 without talking
I
about what's
think
already
we all
out there.
know, most of us, anyone watching this, we're all probably going to get the Switch 2 quite quick.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
if
I
we
want it
can,
day one.
obviously,
I want
if
it day one.
people are lucky enough to be in a position where they can grab it themselves,
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
know,
sell
like,
out.
but like, because it is going to be expensive, but like, I do think, yeah, we're all going to get it straight away. There's good games to come out straight away. There's the retro games you can play online instantly.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
And
It's
the-
a no-brainer, yeah. Like,
And-
you're going to pick it up.
The best third-party support, which was one of the things we did ask for, I've ever seen. Like seeing them have Haze Light, who makes Split Fiction, the people that make Dark Souls, and
From Software.
yeah, From Software. See, the amount of
2K.
like, you saw the credits at the end. Like there were so many
Oh,
publishers
yeah,
named,
yeah.
and it's like fucking finally, like Nintendo are
they
getting
can have
right in there.
games out for every genre pretty much straight away,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
I
actually,
think
yeah.
is decent of them as well. There's something for everyone, all straight away to some extent.
Yeah.
Like, so it's going to be,
Covering all
yeah,
ground.
it's going to be decent.
Now, we have been glazing over quite a few positives and a few minor negatives, but there are some big negatives that we do need to talk about. The first one being the Switch 2 Edition games. This is the part that confuses me. Why is it some of them you have to pay for?
Oh yeah,
And
Oh,
why
yeah,
is
the
it some of
upgrades.
them are going to be free?
Yeah.
like if you
basically-
put your Switch 1 game in,
Yes.
yeah, that makes
Yes.
more sense. Yeah,
Because this is the thing that really confused
you know
me.
why?
Yeah.
Money, yeah, money.
Money.
But
It's,
this
uh,
this really
That's all it
baffled-
is. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
being greedy, but
This really baffled me because it's like I don't get. So in the direct, they only talk about Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby Forgotten Land, and Mario Party Jamboree. Basically, those ones. If you want the Switch 2 versions, oh no, and ZA and other games
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
If you want the Switch 2 versions, if you put your Switch 1 cartridge in, it will ask you if you want to pay to upgrade. But later, after the direct, on Nintendo's website, they said that games like Mario Odyssey, I think one of the other Mario Parties, Mario Kart 8, things like that, they're going to get free updates. The thing that really confuses me with this is why have some free and some paid? It's either you do all of them paid or all of them free. Because Sony
unless-
do all of them free.
unless they've done the ones that won't have a physical Switch 2 version, them ones are free. So there's only the Switch 1 versions you can get, them ones will be a free upgrade. The ones that they're going to have a physical or digital Nintendo Switch 2 version, because everyone's just going to get the Switch 1 version because it's £10 cheaper. And then
Yeah.
that'll be, I think, thinking about it.
I get that to an extent, but it's like I said, Sony have already done it all for free.
That's the hard thing.
If Sony done it the same way,
Yeah.
I'd understand what you're saying. But when the competition have already made them all free, like you can buy Sackboy's Big Adventure for PS4,
Yeah.
put it in your PS5, and it downloads a PS5 version for free. It
yeah,
doesn't say to
and
you
the PS4.
and the
Yeah.
PS4 one, which 2 sets of trophies as well.
Yeah.
Nintendo had achievements, but anyway, I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep asking
No, but the
for
thing
it.
is,
but
everyone-
did you like how quick that was?
Everyone's going to
Nintendo
want
achievement.
it.
But anyway,
Yeah, everyone's going to want
but
that.
I
so-
don't get why Nintendo are charging for some and not all, because it's just
It's
it
annoying
just
as
makes
well.
it confusing.
They know
Mario Kart
that
8
we're all
one I
gonna
could
spend the money.
justify because that's old as fuck.
Yeah.
But Odyssey, no, because that come out on Switch.
Yeah,
So Mario Kart 8 is the only one I could justify, but not.
Yeah.
The others, no, it makes no sense.
and Tears of the Kingdom I understand, but why Breath of the Wild? That was a launch
Yeah,
game.
I
Why
don't
does
know.
that not get
Yeah.
a free update?
But you know, everyone's going to, no
Yeah,
matter
no, I
what,
do.
people are going to spend the money to
Oh,
do it.
I know,
it's like-
I know, I'm
yeah.
gonna.
Oh, but yeah, exactly.
I know
I
I'll waste
know, yeah.
money doing it.
I'm a hypocrite saying it because I know I am. Because again,
But
I'm
it's
not,
just
I don't,
annoying,
I don't
yeah.
want to play Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom with worse
It's
resolution
a
or frame rate,
waste.
so I am going to pay for it.
Exactly.
But it's just
costs
why.
more money.
Yeah, it's just why.
It's just more money wasted to play the game you want to play.
And the rumour I'm hearing is that the upgrade packs are going to be around 10 to 15 quid. If they're more than that, I'm going to think that's bullshit.
Yeah, 20 plus.
10,
no.
20 plus,
okay.
no.
Even 15 seems a bit steep. 10, you think, alright, I'll bite the bullet and do it. But
I
I
think
suppose it
15's
depends.
too bad.
Yeah.
It is when you do it to a few games, though.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Adds
very
up.
true.
Yeah, adds up very
I hope
quick.
it's not going to be like full on, like you're buying the game again. It should just be
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But And the other negative, which we haven't touched upon yet, the Switch 2 Tour game.
Oh, why are you paying for
Why is that not free?
Yeah.
And it looks really boring. The fact that it's it's just a top-down game where you're walking on a Switch 2.
And it's digital only.
It's digital only, and it's a full-price game. When once again,
it's full price.
The competition, Sony.
Are you sure it's full price?
I think so, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I didn't think.
I don't see why it wouldn't. It's Nintendo, and I don't see why it wouldn't be. If not, it's probably going to be 40 quid or something.
If you full price that, no one's going to buy. I don't think they'll sell more than like a several handful of copies. Like no one bother with it.
And even if it is digital only, it should come with like a little access code.
I was going to say it should just be a code bundled with each console.
Yeah,
it's a game bundled with each console. It will get high numbers in sales.
That's like, imagine buying the PS5 and then you have to go online to order a fucking instruction manual. Like, why? It makes no sense.
It's basically a manual in a game.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But again, though, I only complain about this because the competition, Sony, did it better. With every PS5, you get Astro's Playroom. It's already free. It's already on your PS5. If anything, if you don't want to play it, you have to uninstall it because it comes pre-installed.
Yeah.
And the game done so well for a free game. It done so well. We got a sequel, and it's just. And it's an actual game. Like the thing about this Switch 2 Tour game, it's literally just a top-down. It's not even a game. It's just a top-down little thing. You walk around and you walk up to these little text boxes, and it's like, hey, here's how your Joy-Con works.
Oh, there's little mini games, I guess, but it's not an actual game.
No, but Astro's Playroom was a game.
Yeah,
it's a full-on platformer where all the levels are references to PlayStation. There's even PlayStation 1 references in it. It's just a full game. And the thing is, like I said, it was so good, it got a sequel. And Nintendo could have saw that and gone, oh, we could do that. And the same thing could have happened.
Probably could have done it better as well.
Yeah! Because a lot of
it... think so, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But greed has got in their way, I think, with that one as well.
Yep.
Really, it's just... hopefully it's not full price though, like you said, hopefully.
I think it will be, if not, it's going to be like 40 odd quid. But it shouldn't even be... It shouldn't even have a price anyway. It should just be. It should just be a free packing game.
If it's to learn the features, you shouldn't have to pay for it.
Because by that point, they should be telling you the features free anyway. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
The features. That's what you're convincing me to buy it. Like
it is ridiculous. Yeah, it's like you said. It looks like just a playable manual, and it's again, why are we paying just to read a manual? It's going to be one, and you know they're going to it's going to be in YouTube videos. You're just going to watch it.
That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, just watch someone do it.
Yeah, But
that one content creator that does pay to get it, he's getting good views because no one else is going to pay to do it.
Yeah.
So they're going to watch that creator do it. They'll make money back from it, like, and
unless what they showed isn't actually the full thing, and then it actually comes out as it is actually really fun. Because they only did show it for like 3 minutes, but what they showed looked really boring.
It will be fun because they need to make it fun to show everything off, but it's just, again, like you said, it should be free, so then at that point, out of spite, you're going to not want it. So then it's like, depending how well they do, but I think it'll be, for the people that do get it, be somewhat fun.
Yeah.
You'd like to think.
Yeah, you'd like to think so.
But yeah, the improvements to the online, the hardware itself, all this stuff looks really good. The accessories look interesting. Again, like I'm not too sure on the camera, but I do think it's cool.
I think it's a good feature. Yeah,
and
it's there if you want it.
Yeah,
you'll probably try it out and give it a use.
But the big thing is the improved voice chat and the fact they basically copied Discord and even the screen sharing.
That's
the
really
screen
cool.
sharing looked really good.
All stuff needed though.
And they didn't bullshit their way through it because, like we were saying when we was watching it, you could tell it was captured on a Switch 2 because
you can see the lag.
It was lagging, but I like that they were honest about that because if they wanted to, they could have edited it so it looks crisp.
It only sets you up for disappointment if they do it all crisp and then it ain't like that when you get it. It just sets so at least, show it as accurate as you can.
But even then, it didn't look that bad.
No, it looks right.
No, if anything, like what you said earlier, but even like PS5, it doesn't look that good.
No, it doesn't.
It's one of them until it's out and you try it. You have to see what it's like because easy for them to make anything look good. They won't show it if it looked bad, if you know what I mean. But
it looked realistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas, like I said, there have been companies who they will cheat the footage.
You already know, so
let's not forget, like for example, Ubisoft with Watch Dogs, where the game looks so. To be fair, any Ubisoft game, they always look great in their trailers and in gameplay, like on their videos. But then when the game comes out, it's a massive downgrade.
Watch Dogs, Far Cry. Rainbow Six,
Yeah.
Division, just Ubisoft, bro. Just
They
any
love
of them.
they love faking footage, but I like
They
that
do.
with
But yet
Nintendo
everyone
didn't fake
suckers into
footage.
buying the games.
Yeah,
Even
it works.
though they
Yeah,
do
that's
it
the bad
every
thing. It does
time. Yeah,
work.
it works. Yeah.
But no, I like that they was honest with this one, and but that's the thing. They was honest, but it was honestly good. So
Yeah.
there was no point where I was, other than the few little things I said, like again, why the upgrade's not free, why is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
packing game not free.
But overall,
Other than that, most of it got me hyped. GameCube got me really hyped, but everything else, I want the Switch 2 day one.
I'm interested. I'd like to know what other people though was their most excited game they see.
Oh yeah,
What they mentioned.
yeah,
What
good
like?
question.
What was people's most excited game they're looking forward to? Because there was a couple of bangers. So
Yeah. So yeah.
interesting to see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we turn to you guys in the comments. First of all, let us know, are you going to get the Switch 2 day one? And second, actually, yeah, answer Harry's question. What were you most excited about with the Switch 2? Like, so if you're going to get it day one, why? And if you're going to get it anyway, why? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to see a lot of engagement and maybe even do a follow-up where we read your comments and go, oh, okay, actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, no. And obviously, as we get closer to the console releasing, we're going to try and obviously get more content about it, like hopefully
one of us get the console.
Yeah, hopefully one of us can get our hands on it day one, do an unboxing, do some streams of us playing some Switch 2 games, do some streams of us playing online because it's going to have improved online. So yeah, more Switch 2 content to come. As well, I want to talk more about Mario Kart, only because like I say, they showed it working one way, but I know it works a different way, and I'm a huge Mario Kart fan, so I feel like that. But more is to come with Mario Kart. That's a whole, like I said, that's a whole other video, and I would like to talk about it more. But yeah, we're hyped. Switch 2 is going to be hopefully really good, and not long to wait either. So yeah, next time we talk about Switch 2 will most likely be when we have one in our hands. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But either way, that's going to be it from this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out, and if you're new, subscribe to this channel so that you can see more stuff Switch 2 and other stuff, because we talk about all gaming companies, retro and modern. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it. As always, like we always say, you'll see us and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.